Hi, and welcome to my podcast. This is Virginia Kelly. I'm a holistic healer, and today we are with Rod Ciardullo from RCX Fitness. Please, Rod, welcome.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Do you mind to tell the viewers what is that you do?
I am a fitness trainer, been training people for 30 plus years. I started doing online training in 2018 before COVID hit. And so I've added that as a huge component of what I do.
So tell us a bit more about your magic, how you help people lose weight, especially middle-aged people and women.
Well, the key, and I've been saying this since like 1993, the key is to cut out a lot of the sugars. You have to let your body tap into your body fat as fuel. And if you've got sugar in your system, if you've got insulin in your system, your body can't tap into your body fat as fuel. So the key is to allow your body to or change your body's process so that instead of burning sugar all the time, you're eating a lot of sugar, you're eating all the time. You got to give your body a chance to get the blood sugar down so that your body can tap into your body fat as your fuel. So as far as the nutritional end, I teach that. And what people always tell me is they can't believe how easy it is. And I've got a guy who he lost 13 pounds in 3 weeks. We just went through a 21-day program, and he lost 13 pounds. So between the strength training, the cardio, and the change in his nutrition, 13 pounds is a real deal.
Okay, what is that it makes it so easy and like other programs that they're usually challenging?
Well, I'll give you an example. A woman was on a very, very popular plan that you'll see commercials for all the time. Starts with a W, but I won't say which one it is. And
WW.
she came to me and said, I need to lose 60 pounds for my wedding. I've lost 15 and I'm stagnant and I'm absolutely miserable. I'm hungry all the time. I've got no energy. I'm grouchy. And we looked at what she was doing, and I just said, wow, we got to change all this. So they allow you to have all the bananas and all the carrots you want. Those are 0 points. And I was like, carrots are like one of the worst vegetables, and bananas are one of the worst fruit as far as sugar content. So I put her on my program. We do intermittent fasting. We do we do higher fat, higher protein, low carb. Your carbs are coming from healthy vegetables, and like potatoes and carrots aren't ideal, but other vegetables are great. And you're getting avocado, healthy fats too, avocado, olive oil, coconut oil, nuts, things like that. And you're not measuring, you're not restricting, and people are comfortable. They go hours without wanting any food. And intermittent fasting takes away a lot of the junk, which is in the morning, like things like bagels, and toast, and juice. You can still drink coffee, amen to that for a lot of people. And takes away a lot of the junk that people have in the morning, and then it takes away the evening snacking, which is a lot of people's weakness. Come 9 o'clock at night, as Jerry Seinfeld says, all of a sudden 9 o'clock at night, those innocent cookies become this monster that's sitting in your cupboard that's waiting for you to have a couple. And then a whole row later, you're like, what did I do? I just wanted a few. So generally, you eat from 11 till 7, 11 a.m. till 7 p.m., or noon till 8 p.m. But you pick your 8 hour window. I don't assign anything. I never impose anything on people because that doesn't work. Together, we kind of come up with a plan on what works, and then you're committed. I'm committed. I support you. You stick with it. So that's the nutrition component, which is huge. There's a lot of variety in there. Like I said, you're not measuring. You're content. You shouldn't be hungry all day long. You should be comfortable, and even the fasting is comfortable.
Well, those are very satiating foods, the ones that you mentioned.
Very what?
satiating foods.
Yeah.
It gives people are satiated after that. Am I pronouncing it right?
I was like, what is she talking about?
Sorry, it's my accent.
Now you got me confused. It's not sedated,
No,
but
not
you're very
satiated.
satisfied.
I'm satisfied. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
There you go.
those will come to me. And that's the key. And the protein and the fat help keep the whole idea is to keep your blood sugar regulated. When you're in the eating phase, we want to keep your blood sugar high, not so much high, but keep it smooth, steady. If you have like the woman who I was talking about, who was on the W diet, she was hungry, so she would eat a banana and her blood sugar would spike and then it would crash. And now she's hungry again and she'd eat a carrot and it would spike and then it would crash up and down, up and down, up and down. If you're eating protein and you're eating healthy fats and you're having leafy vegetables and things like red and green peppers, broccoli, spinach, different kinds of lettuce, other stuff you could add in there too. You having all that, your blood sugar is going to stay regulated a lot longer. You're not going to have that roller coaster effect. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, so you're having, let's say you break your fast at noon and you have lunch, you have a healthy lunch, and then you can have a snack at 3, 4 o'clock if you need to. But a lot of people don't even feel like they need the snack, but the snack is there. There are guidelines on what to have as a snack, emphasizing guidelines. I don't impose anything. We talk about it. Yes, that's a good snack. Yes, that's a good snack too. Okay, and here's like 3 or 4 snacks that you like and that you're comfortable with and that are easily accessible to you, and you choose between those. And then you have dinner. Dinner's at 6, 7 o'clock. You're finished before 8 o'clock, and you're comfortable. You go to bed, you're still comfortable. You're not hungry, and then you start all over again. Now, one thing that we also do is you exercise in the fasted state. So you get up in the morning, you haven't eaten since 7 o'clock, 8 p.m. Now you're going to do your exercise, whether it's the cardio or the weight training. We have different exercises during different days. And when you exercise in a fasted state, your blood sugar is down, your body is already tapping into your body fat as your fuel. You're burning that much more calories. And the way we work out is designed to tap into even more calories than you normally would with a quote unquote normal workout. And as a result, you're burning a lot more body fat because you're working out in a fasted state and you're doing it with either interval training or the kind of weight training that I have you doing that is designed to burn more fat and tone and build muscle.
Good. I like the other day the analogy that you shared with me about the truck, so people can understand how can they tap into the fat loss.
Yeah. So the analogy I use is a driver's driving down the road and his gas gauge is on E, and he's worried about how I got to make sure I get to the next stop in order to not run out of gas in the middle of the throughway here. And but what he's hauling is gasoline. He's got the giant gasoline tanker. Now he can tap into that. If he could tap into that into his engine, then he could keep going all the way to California and back, no problem. And I kind of use that analogy. That's like your body. When you constantly have insulin in your bloodstream because there's always sugar in your bloodstream, that's like having all that gas in the tanker behind you that's not tapped into your energy source, but your body can't use it because you've got insulin in your bloodstream. If you can get rid of that insulin and get your blood sugar down, and now your body could tap into that quote unquote tanker that's behind you. In our case, it's in our belly or in our thighs or whatever, right?
Localized
If
fats.
we could if we could tap into that, then we could keep running. You could do a marathon easily, even if you're slim, if you're tapping into your body fat. But if you're relying on sugars, you got to keep feeding your body more and more of these sugars. And sugars come in different ways. It could be, rice and pasta and cookies and all that stuff. It's not just white, sugar, cane sugar. It can also be honey, all kinds of things like that. So to get the body, condition the body, train the body to tap into your body fat as your fuel. That's why this guy lost 13 pounds in 3 weeks. If he kind of just did the same thing he was doing, but said, yeah, I'm going to cut my portions a little bit. I'm going to watch what he might have gotten some results, but losing 13 pounds in 3 weeks, that's huge. That's tapping into some serious body fat.
Let me ask you a question because I'm in the intermittent fasting and I'm just breaking my fast with my coffee, no sugar, and coconut milk, and now my smoothie with red fruits, frutti di bosco, all my berries.
There you go.
What do
Berries
you
are
think
awesome.
about that?
I have a protein smoothie almost every day with my breakfast. My breakfast is at 11 o'clock in the morning. I should emphasize that. Like breakfast, this guy just talked about intermittent fasting. I love breakfast. It's the best meal of the day. So even though I intermittent fast, I'll have breakfast at 11. Be done eating dinner by 7. So that's my 8-hour window.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, and berries are better than things like bananas. Strawberries are great, blueberries are great. So the key is adding the protein and adding like some coconut oil or some almond butter to it because you want that fat too. I've been preaching since 1993 that fat is your friend and sugar is your enemy. And back then people thought I was crazy, but they slowly caught up to me and realized, yeah, sugar
You were
is
ahead of the curve.
way ahead of the curve. Yeah, so the smoothies are great, and I have the smoothie as an option for your snack, the afternoon snack. So if you have lunch and then an afternoon snack and then dinner, um, first off, you don't need to count calories because you're really basically having 2 meals, and then you're eating the right kind of foods in the right way and the right combinations to again promote that body fat burning. So you could go out to dinner and go to a steakhouse. Like I always say, you can't take a man who's a steak and potato guy and tell him he's got to eat tofu and broccoli for lunch and dinner for the next 12 weeks. No matter how committed the guy is, I'd be setting him up for failure. So you can go out to the steakhouse with your clients and no one's gonna be like, what are you doing? You're not bringing the Jenny Craig, meal for the asking the restaurant to heat it up
You're
and
letting the
microwave.
guy eat the meat and maybe the broccoli instead of the potato.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have the salad, you have the mozzarella and tomato, you have the steak, you have the cream spinach, you can have a cocktail, that's okay. I mean, don't drink every night, but um, no one's gonna look at you and say, what's wrong with you? You're not ordering tofu at a steakhouse. Um, so the smoothies are awesome. Making sure you get the right kind of protein in there. And that's the key, getting enough protein, getting enough fats, and then getting the right kind of healthy carbs.
And let me ask you a question. Do you have an app?
Yeah, so I use an app. The app has 4 suggested meals on it. Again, these are guidelines. And when someone signs up with me for online training, we go through everything. There's an onboarding process. And we take a look at all that, and they're like, I hate salmon. Okay, what do you like? Okay, I like this. Okay, steak is okay. Okay, chicken, turkey. You like halibut? Okay, halibut. You like tuna? Okay, and you pick your proteins. Um, and so we go through and create like a good structure for their nutrition. Like a lot of people, if they have like five lunches and 5 dinners that they choose between, and 3 to 5 snacks, like, okay, I got a great foundation. It doesn't mean they have to follow that to a T, but they've got structure, which is the whole idea of the program. Give people structure, give them guidance, and give them accountability, and also give them a little kick in the hiney once in a while when they need it. So I just say I like to, I need to hold your hand and kick you in the butt at the same time. You need some hand holding and you need some motivation. So that's what the
Like every
program
parent.
offers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's with the app, there's the nutritional component in there, but there's the fitness component as well. They're the workouts, and you're like, okay, Monday, what's my workout? Here's my workout. And you go through the workout, and each exercise, you click on the picture, and there'll be a short video showing you what to do. So it's not just like following some app, you've got a lot of guidance in there. Again, like in the onboarding call that we have at the beginning, someone says, I've got a knee issue, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do lunges. We make some adjustments to it. We fine tune it so that the person can follow through. There are options in each workout. for different exercises. If you don't have any equipment, you can go through the whole workout with body weight exercises. If you got dumbbells, instead of the body weight exercise, you can do the dumbbell exercise for that particular body part. If you have resistance bands, you have that option too. So there's variety within each exercise or each body part. And it's designed so that whether you're working out at home, whether you're working out in the gym, whether you're working out in your hotel room, if you have an 8 foot by 10 foot area, you can get a workout in. And so there's that component. And then the app also has the cardio component to it as well. We do interval training. I don't believe you should get on the treadmill for an hour and a half and go slow, steady, and just, it's not about duration. Intensity is more important than duration. If you go, the cardio workout is 28 minutes long. 28 minutes, there's a warm up, you go moderately hard for 1 minute, you go easy for a minute. You go moderately hard for a minute, you go easy for a minute. Think about it as you walk up a couple of flights of stairs, then you walk down a long corridor, and then you walk up a couple of flights of stairs and up a long corridor again. It's kind of replicates something like that. And you're kind of in a hurry with your walking up the stairs, So we get you uncomfortable and then you recover, and then get you uncomfortable and you recover. And we do that 10 sets of those where 10 times you're getting uncomfortable, 10 times you're getting comfortable again with the recovery. And then you have the warm up, you have a cool down, and it's 28 minutes long. And, if you want to go longer, you can, but the idea is to keep it succinct, but highly effective. And like I said, guy lost 13 pounds as of last week in a three-week program. So
You keep it flexible and simple. I like that. How
yeah.
about people wanting to have more of a one-on-one with you?
Yeah, so I offer that, if you're in Sedona, you want to come to Sedona, Arizona, I could do a one-on-one live. I also do one-on-one Zoom calls. So we do sessions live, which is awesome. I get to see what you're doing and give you real-time feedback. Okay, do this. Okay. And anytime someone does that, they walk away from it with a lot of new clarity, whether it be, okay, listen, that exercise looks very awkward to you. Why is it awkward? Well, because if my knee bothers me. Okay, then let's not do that. Or try doing it this way instead. Yeah, that works. Okay, great. That exercise looks too tough. I think you have too much weight. Cut back on the weight. Let's go, instead of 25 pounds, go 15 pounds. Let's see. Okay, now your form is nice and clean. People always walk away with a lot of clarity and a better sense of purpose and a more effective workout from those sessions. Now, we do that once a week in the group, in the 12-week program that I have. Once a week, we'll do a live Zoom workout where it's not you just watching me do a workout. We've all been in a class where the instructor is basically doing the workout and saying, you're all doing great. Well, we're all not doing great. Even the people doing good, you could even those people, you could give them some pointers and they could walk away with some great feedback. So it's not me working out, it's me. I may show you the exercise, but the program because you're in the program already. You're in the, you're on the app, and we go through and I'm looking at them and I'm cleaning up and saying, okay, Virginia, bring your hips back a little bit, bend at the knees more, get your back straighter, and I'll give real-time feedback. And there's only like maybe 6 to 10 people in a class, even 3 to 10. So you're getting a lot of personalization in there. And so those are great too. So in the 12-week program, you have that once a week. And you also have the ability to say, hey, you know what? I think I need a little one-on-one training. So can we book a private? And you can book a private. It's extra, but that's always an option that's really helpful to people as well. And then there are people who just say, listen, I don't want to do like a group thing. I don't want to do an app. I just want to have a session with you where I know that, okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 a.m. I get on and get on the computer and we do the workout. And I've been doing that since 2018 as well.
Great. And since you mentioned a little bit extra, what are the cost of your 12-week program?
So the 12-week program is $579. It's less than $200 a month. The one-on-one sessions, 45 minutes for $99. And then the other stuff I mentioned is included in the 12-week program. In addition to once per week where you have a live session with me, where it's a group setting, there's also a Zoom call once a week where we get on like this and we do a Q&A. I may say, okay, I'm getting a lot of questions about the intermittent fasting. Let's talk about breaking your fast or what you can have when you're fasting. Yes, you can have coffee, but don't put sugar in it, and giving advice like that. And then I turn it over for questions. Okay, what questions do you have? So people can always talk to me. I want people to feel like they've got their own in-home personal trainer, not just some app or not just some YouTube video that they're going to and they're hope that they're following along and doing it properly. I want them to be able to reach out to me. You can text me. I'm much more responsive with text than email. The app has a chat in it too. You can send me a message right through the app. When you're done with the workout, it gives you an area where you can give comments and say, Rod did it. I wasn't sure about this exercise here. Um, Here's a short video of myself doing it. Is this right? And I give feedback that way too. So there's a lot of personalization in there. There's a lot of feedback. And like I said, I want people to feel like they've got their own personal trainer.
And that's the secret to your success. So, where can people find you?
Where can they find me? Okay, so you could email me at rod at RCX Fitness, X like X-ray. So rod at rcxfitness.com.
I will
Send
share
me,
the links below.
awesome. You can send me a text at 646-838-1960. And my website, which needs a lot of work, is rcxfitness.com.
But who cares about the website when you have an app, right?
There you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, that was great, Rod. And I always remember we with Rod we used to live in the same building. How he helped all the ladies in the neighborhood, and everybody was very happy with you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And work with some guys too.
Yes, but I happen to know the ladies.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes like, okay, we did formal workouts and sometimes like, hey, I'm going down to work out in a half an hour. If anybody wants to join me, and we'd get a impromptu group together and do a workout. That was fun.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, thank you very much for this. If people have questions, they can reach out to you. And in the future, we could do another one of this if necessary. And hope to see you soon, either in Sedona or the East Coast.
There you go. The next one will have you doing the workout live. How's
Oh
that?
my God.
Your,
Okay, then.
your audience will love it.
Thank you very much. And for the listeners, if you need a session or if you're interested in my energy healing made simple for the layperson, pet owners, and moms, I will leave the links below. Thank you and see you next time. Bye now.
Thanks, Virginia.